Right, let's move on to international duty, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you're an international man.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
How many caps you got now?
10.
10?
Yeah, 10.
Wow. So how was it like getting your first one, man? What was it like?
It was sick, man. Couldn't believe it. I was still at Sudbury then. I didn't even play half a season of non-league football. That's all I done. Literally, I moved from Hornchurch, played about 6 games.
Yeah.
That's the first 6 90-minute games probably I played my whole non-league career.
Yeah.
And to have an international call-up straight after that.
Wow.
It's massive, man.
And what was it? What's the process like? I've never obviously played international. So what's the process like?
I think you get a call from a random person.
Yeah.
And it's the manager, and you pick up and you're like, who the heck is this?
Do you think it was a prank at first?
Yeah, because it's an international number. You're like,
yeah.
I can't pick up. I'm like, I ain't got international thing on my phone.
Yeah.
Like, I can't pick up, so I'm like, I'm messaging WhatsApp like, who are you?
Yeah.
And they call from WhatsApp, and then you pick up, and then he speaks to you.
Yeah.
And you get told you got a call up. It's sick. I couldn't believe it, man. Like, I thought my career was starting then.
Yeah.
And within 6-7 games in to be flying out to go international, I was thinking, what the heck?
Yeah.
Why did I not leave earlier? Why was I at Hornchurch for like 2.5 seasons? Why did I waste that much time?
Yeah.
Like, and I kind of like COVID. I fully believe if there was no COVID, I would have left and played earlier step 4. Then I probably made that jump much quicker than I have.
Yeah.
But you can't. I've got no regrets, man. Like, the stuff that I learned at Hornchurch and the players that I've met, the people that I've met, like, you can't buy experience.
I feel like everything in life is meant to happen for that reason.
Exactly, yeah. So for me to get an international call up like that quickly, I was like, what the heck? But the biggest thing about international is you're playing full-time football again. You're training twice a day, you're eating the right food, you got a nutritionist, you got physiotherapy, you got recovery, you got everything there. Like,
was it all set?
That is all set. Like, people got this belief, like, because it's Somalia,
yeah,
it ain't that good. Don't get me wrong, like, it used to be bad. And I'm lucky I joined that period where it was on an upwards way, like, it's not going down. And I know loads of players that talk about it that have been there before me and be like, 2019, 2020, it was bad, bro.
Bad years.
It was bad years. You're lucky that we're actually at a training ground now. Like, training at a place, like, you got facilities and stuff like that. So, hotel's nice. So it's literally the biggest thing for me is full time. You're training twice a day. You got to do your recovery. You got to eat right. You're sleeping. You're doing everything properly. So like whenever I come back from international duty, I'm good to go because I've just done 2 weeks of full time training. Yeah. And to come into a Tuesday, Thursday, you're like, I miss it already, man. Yeah. Because my biggest thing, I love training, man. I love working hard. I love improving. So training full-time football, it gives you that platform to...
That sense of you're in a professional environment.
Exactly. Like you're staying behind, doing finishing after, and no one's saying anything. The lights ain't going to turn off. Like, in non-league, the lights are going to turn off. It's expensive, innit? So it's Tuesday, Thursday night. So you can't really do extra stuff like that. You got to do everything outside. So to have that kind of environment to develop yourself, you're in the gym. You got a gym program, everything. So you're like, full-time football, there's no better thing. So to go out there and do that and then come back to reality, it's just, you realise how much of a blessing it is, man. And of course you play against top players. Like, played against Algeria, played against Mahrez, we played against Guirassy the other day, Guinea.
Played against Mahrez?
Yeah. I got an assist against Algeria.
Okay.
Played against Guinea the other day, Guirassy, like, he's a top goal scorer in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And he didn't score against us. Like, that kind of stuff, you're playing against top players.
Yeah.
And you kind of see that you're not far off.
Yeah.
Like, I played against Algeria. I think that's my easiest game against Algeria. That's probably one of my better games as well. Like, we played against Uganda. I had like the toughest game against Uganda. Couldn't get past my right back.
Really?
Couldn't get past him. Like, strong, fast, smart, technical.
And where was he? What level was he playing at? Do you know?
I think it was at Celtic.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he's playing pro.
Good players. Yeah. I played against him. I played at QPR. I played against Sierra Leone. I thought I had a good game. But he was a right back. I played at QPR in the Championship, and I had a good game against him. So you kind of look at the quality of these players and you're like, you know what? Like, you're not that far off. Yeah. But the biggest thing that I see is fitness levels. Yeah. Like, the fitness level is different. I remember playing against Algeria. I started out wide, done really well. Then Gaffer told me go in the 10. I couldn't get near the holding mid. I think he played for Feyenoord in the Dutch division. Yeah. I couldn't touch him. Really? Couldn't get near him. 2 touches, 1 touch, round the corners. Couldn't physically touch him. Everything that he done, he just gone. Just sharp, quicker.
Just ahead of the game.
Just ahead of the game. Wasn't getting tired. He'd run me ragged. I'd drop deep. Sometimes I play it as a holding, and I've got to follow the 10. Yeah. Sharp. The wingers get the ball, and they're so sharp. So sharp. It's just, you've never seen that in any non-league level. You've never seen it. Wow. I know there's so many good players that go on to do but the sharpness and the fitness level, you don't get to see that. And then that's the difference. Like, they all got the same quality. Everyone there is technically good. So when I'm in non-league, you kind of be like, oh, I'm technically good. But when you got up that level, the pro level, I'm talking about the top 5 leagues.
Yeah.
Everybody's technical.
Yeah.
To a mad standard. So the difference is how fit you are and how smart you are. That's the difference. So you play against these kind of countries, you kind of realise, you know, you're not far off, maybe technically or physically, but you're way off fitness-wise or maybe IQ-wise. That's the difference.
Are you the highest playing professional for the international team?
I'm the lowest.
The lowest?
The lowest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is the highest, would you say?
I think it's a couple of players I play in the MLS.
Okay.
Swedish league, Norwegian league, Canadian league. Yeah, I'm the lowest.
Okay.
I'm the lowest ranked. I'm the only non-pro, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
maybe a couple of others. I think, you know, Anas came.
I was about to say Anas, yeah.
Anas came, but he only came for one camp.
Right.
But they don't really take much players from London, you know, like from England.
Really?
Or non-league, shall I say. Because the standard is you got to be a pro, innit? Which I fully believe. Like, I think Anas is probably one of the best midfielders the country's got to offer, but just because he plays a step free, and he didn't really get the opportunity in that camp. He only played 10 minutes.
Oh.
They never called him back. I don't understand it, but...
So what made them look out to you? No disrespect, like, if they don't usually...
I scored in my debut. I scored
Okay.
I've got like 3-4 goals for my country. I've got like 4-5 assists.
No, but even before that, because obviously you said you was
Oh
playing
yeah,
for
I
Sudbury.
don't know. I never know, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know. I've got no clue. Probably my CV that I was in academy maybe gave them a little bit of... It was an opportunity. I was part of that camp. I was part of like 30 players.
Yeah.
It was a big camp. I think that was the first camp. They're like, you know, we're bringing these players, but they sent 10, 12 home.
Really?
Yeah, so they sent a lot of players home that camp as well. We went in Tanzania, so we done the camp in Tanzania, and within 10 days, people were sent home. I made the cut, and I think from then on, it's what you do in training that forces you. Like,
Yeah.
Like I always say, when you're given the opportunity, you got to take it with both hands. There's no way I was gonna get flown out there, go all the way to Africa, and get sent home within 10 days.
Yeah, you're not there on a free jolly up.
Exactly. So I put the work in, but I'd never know why they called me up, because I only played less than 10 games for Sudbury before I got called up.
Wow. So you must have been on their radar for at least a hot minute.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
they're
mean?
probably just waiting for me to play a game.
Yeah.
Because I wanted, I was not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally 0 minutes every week, so they're probably waiting for me to play a game. And then once I got a few games, they're like, let's call him up. But as a child, but like I kind of knew I wasn't gonna go there and start the first game straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played it, scored in my debut. Then from then on, it's just trying to solidify your position.
What was that like, scoring on your debut, man?
It was sick, man. It was just like in front of, I think, 10,000 people.
Jeez.
I've never played in front of 10,000 people before that. Because like, non-league, I didn't play at Sudbury, didn't really get much of a crowd. So to play, and it's African 10,000 people.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. Africa, 10,000 African fans.
It sounds like 100, didn't it?
It sounds like a lot of
they're
people.
making noise.
Exactly,
And,
the drums and everything.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it was sick. It was a sick experience to score my debut. That was a friendly. Then to score in the African qualifiers. I think no one scored in the African qualifiers for the last 5-6 years for Somalia.
Swear.
So to come in, it's my first camp, and to do that, is mad.
See. So you're making history in that, like.
That's it, man. I'm trying my best, man.
Nah, listen, you are, bro.
Not a lot of people can say they play for their country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to score in the African qualifier, I've scored in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
I've assisted against Algeria. Like, this kind of stuff you can't, you don't get the opportunity as a non-league player. So to say that as a non-league player is mad, man. So
you got so many memories already, man. Like, it's crazy at such a young age, man.
That's it, man. I only got 10 caps, so for the next...
And do you actually get a cap as well? Is it like...
No, you don't get a cap.
You know when they always say you got 10 caps? I know like sometimes for England you might see the cap, but I don't know if it's the same for...
I don't think that. No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just happy that I'm part of a process. That's the biggest thing. I think we're not the biggest country in terms of football-wise. We've got loads of players, man. I think football's part of it. If you know a Somali player, if you know football, you know a Somali player.
Yeah.
And I think you know, I don't see many non-league.
Yeah.
Especially the level that I'm playing, or even higher. I'm trying to get higher, and I don't see many Somali players. But I think I'm kind of trying to show people I'm breaking that stereotype that Somalis can only play 6-a-side, for example.
I was going to say, because that, you know, Somali players often get that stereotype of being greedy or being fast, techie, but no...
all of that, but no end product and no consistency. So for me, and I think that's what hashtags helped me out as well, is it shows people, especially the young people that are coming through in academies, that I got released, and I play that hashtag, and I've got the opportunity to showcase people, and you know what, this is what Somali players are like. We can be good, we can represent our country at these kind of levels. Because the players that we got, even in England, is crazy. Like if I get a 6-side tournament and I bring Somali players, you're thinking we're probably going to win it.
Oh yeah. Well, at least you can get entertained. That's
exactly,
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like
definitely
the tech level is crazy. Like,
yeah.
And I think when I fly out and I meet players that are from Somalia, who are begging to have an opportunity to come to this country and play football. Like they're begging to be. They play pro in Somalia, but they're like, we want to come here and play the dirt. We want to play Sunday League at least, like, just to be like, have an opportunity to climb the ladders. And so it's like, when I go up there, I'm blessed to be in this country and playing football. But they're watching as well. They're like, oh, we watch hashtag, because it gives you that platform.
Of course, they're gonna be watching
like,
you, man.
Oh, there's not many Somali players.
You don't realise
whole pyramid.
You're representing a whole country, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, especially when you're like in thumbnails, you're in titles, and all the rest of it now. And people
we don't get to see Somali players in the Premier League, in the Championship, in League 1, League 2, whatever.
And even down to media, you got Chunks and Sharky and Maya Jama and stuff like that. Like you're represented now on a bigger scale, on a wider scale. So
exactly. So having that opportunity to do that. Whenever I go out there and I see them and I speak to them, I'm like, damn, I'm blessed, man. Like, I'm blessed to be doing what I'm doing, and that's why I'm not like. I can't wait to go pro, to show them that it is possible. Yeah. You trained with me in the national team, so if you come out, you've got you've got every opportunity to make it as well. Because they believe like, oh, we play here. When we go out there, we're actually gonna be really good. I'm like, you play for your country. Like, you're playing against Algeria, Uganda, Guinea, Botswana. Like, you're playing these big games. Not a lot of people in this country can't say that. So like, I just look at it and I'm like, I'm trying my best to I've got a little brother as well that's trying to make it. So I'm like, I'm trying to show him like it's possible, man. There's difficult times in your journey, but if you keep working hard and keep training, there's nothing you can't achieve.